Hello everybody, now here we are at the 7th question. Here given a table named employee and the other table which is named as bonus, you can say BNS also, we might have actual data frame with different name. Here it is just for illustration, but the data frame is correct, just name could be different. Okay, so here is the employee table and here is the bonus table. In the employee table, if you see, if you have salary, target, etc, and here this is particularly bonus table. Okay, so the problem statement is to find the average total compensation based on employee title and gender. Total compensation is calculated by adding both the salary and the bonus of each employee. However, not every employee receives a bonus, so disregard employee without bonus in your calculation. Employee can receive more than one bonus. Output the employee title, gender along with the average total compensation. Alright, so let me explain you. Here if you see, you have the employee title, you have the gender and you have the salary. In this table you have the bonus for this employee. So what you have to do is you have to find the total salary by each of the employee. So employee title, you might see the same titles are getting repeated, so you have to take care of that. Okay, so the final output should look something like this. So if you see over here, the employee title is unique, gender is also unique with combination of employee title, and here is the total salary, but this is average. For example, if we talk about here, you have 3 managers, you can see, and here whatever you are seeing, that's the average of all the female managers. Okay, so you have to keep this as average, right? So now let me take you to the Jupyter notebook and try to help you understand this well. All right, I'm again at the board itself. Okay, so here we are. Now here you have the bonus data and here you have the employee data. Okay, so in employee data, if you see how many records that you have 30 records. Okay, and 13 columns. Now again I'll bring a sample of this, and in the bonus table you have 8 records. Now if you see, employee IDs are getting repeated, so we have to take care of this thing also. So first thing first, we need to summarize this table first. Once this is summarized, then we require to merge it with this table, and once that is done, then we need to find the total salary, and then we need to summarize the data again. So let's start with summarizing the bonus table. So for that we would say bonus dot group by, and into that we are going to put this particular column, and here I would say sum, and here is what we got, right? You see, now you have unique IDs and their bonus are added. One more thing which I would do is reset index, so that I could make it a data frame. Now once this is converted to the data frame, I'm going to store it in a table called bonus, and then I will again print this data. All right, this is done. Next thing which we need to do is we need to merge bonus data with this one. The unique key over here is manager ID or ID. Which one? It's ID, because this is unique. You can see this is duplicate. All right, so we will use this one. Let me show you how to merge the data. So we can say pd.merge, and in that we're gonna say left table will be employee data, and then right table will be bonus data, and then we want to say left on, because you see in both of the we have the common column, but both are having different name. So in left table you have the column named as, you have the common column named as ID, and in the right table you have it named as worker reference ID. Let me see if I can paste it. Okay, no, I need to take it from here and I will just paste it over here. Okay, now if you see in many of the merging, if you have worked on SAS, then to merge the data it is important that you have the columns with same name, but here that's not the challenge. Okay, now here you need to specify what sort of joining that you want to do. So here we're gonna use inner join, because it said in the question, it was mentioned that we need to disregard those customers who have no bonus. Okay, disregard those employees, not the customers. So here you're gonna say how equals to inner. All right, so I think this is done. Let's just run this. Yeah, so here is what we got. How many records did we get? 5, which does make sense because here we have bonus for only 5 employees. Okay, now the next thing which we require to do is add both of these two columns, bonus and the salary. So let me just store it in a data frame called merge.df, and then what you can do is inside that you can create a variable called total salary, and after that I am going to say merge.df. Inside that I am going to take salary and plus. There could be many ways of doing this. I am finding it simplest to explain. Okay, and then here you can say bonus, and if you see, it should have a column created total salary. Let's just see that. Yeah, here we got that. Okay, now the next thing which we're gonna do is summarize that. In summary, we require employee title, and we require gender, which is X column over here, and then we require the average of total salary. So let's just say here we are going to use pivot table. Pivot table. In this you need to pass on the index parameter, which is index, that means whatever we want to see over here, right? That's what we're gonna supply over here. So here we require 2 things, which is employee title, just right over here, and then the next thing which we require is this. And then what next thing you're gonna pass is values. In values, which column you want to use. So in that I want to use total salary, because on this I want to perform the calculation. What is the column on which you want to perform the calculation? That comes in values. And what is the columns on which you want to group? That comes under index. Then what is the calculation formula or aggregation function that you want to use? That comes over here, agg func. The parameter is agg func. By default it is mean, so even if you don't specify this, that's gonna work. But here I will explain it because I have to make you understand. Now when you run this, it is giving the error. Why is that so? Let's just figure it out. Here it says agg, okay, spelling error, and now when you run this, here is what we get. And now you can say reset index, reset index, and then let's run this. So here's what we get. For auditors, how many rows that we have? 4 rows. In the output we required 4 rows. Okay, auditors 2200, auditors 2200, manager this. So you solved it, right? So in this question what we learned is how to merge the tables, how to summarize that using group by, and how to summarize that using pivot table. So here 2 summarization we did, this one, and there is one which we did using group by over here. Okay, and here we did the merging. I just hope that you liked it. Thank you very much for watching.